Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here with Jeff Grant, SBR contributor, and we're going to be taking a look at that game between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. And Jeff, the Orioles' batting average and on-base percentage since the All-Star break has been pretty poor for the team. But how is that affecting their pitching staff?
Well, it puts pressure on the pitching staff, but the pitching staff has responded with the third-best ERA in the AL over that span. It's really a flip-flop from last season where the Orioles were one of the better offensive teams in all of Major League Baseball. Of course, they play in an offensive-minded ballpark, but they play this one on the road. So they'll need another pitching performance here because they're going against one of the better pitching teams in the National League in the Washington Nationals.
Now, as for Washington, how have they actually been able to achieve a 3.5-game lead over the Braves in the NL East? You know, with both Harper and Zimmerman coming in and out with injuries. And have they been relying on anyone in particular?
Haven't been relying on a lot of a certain player offensively. Denard Span's done a nice job at the leadoff spot at the top of the Nationals order, but the middle of the lineup has really been touch and go all season with Zimmerman and Harper being out. But really the Nationals have been most fortunate in playing in the National League East Division as the Marlins, Mets, and also the Phillies have yet to really play their best baseball. So it's really the fact that the Nationals play in a poor NL East division.
All right, and now, the listed pitcher for this game is Gausman and Rourke. And, they're both very decent pitchers. But which one here, in this case, do you consider has the advantage? And where's your lean going to be for this game?
You know, it's real. They're pretty evenly matched, as you mentioned, and they're both young pitchers, both in their second year in the professional ranks. So there's really not an edge in terms of the starting pitching matchup, which means that you really have to look at the bullpens. And in the last 2 weeks of baseball since the All-Star break, arguably the Orioles have had the best bullpen over that span. The Nationals have really struggled, which was a strength at the beginning of the year. So that really gives an edge to the Orioles later in the innings in this one.
All right, so since the edge is going to the Orioles, are you going to take them straight up, or is there any bet in particular that you want to recommend?
You know, they've gotten used to playing real close games over the last month, and I think that's really going to serve them well here. So I'm going to pick the Orioles as a moneyline road underdog against the Nationals on Monday.
All right, Jeff, thank you very much, and I hope that we can have you back again here very soon.
Thank you.
And for SportsbookReview.com, this is Dax Floyd.